Welcome along to my YouTube channel, and if you're new around here, I'm the Gobby Gaffer and I play Football Manager 2023. If you're a regular viewer, then well, thanks for your support and your likes, your comments and your subscriptions. And in today's episode, if I told you that we'd been drawn against a top Premier League team in the quarter-finals of the Champions League, and that team was Arsenal, what would you say? What? 4-0 defeat. That's exactly what I thought. Shall we have a look what happened? So this is the home leg, and just watch this now. I think we're going to have to start calling Briars Cool Hand Luke, because he's very cool when he slides that ball in the net. And not only did we score one goal, Vincent pops up with a second. We won 2-0. So we've not played too many games since you were last with me. After that last net game against Nantes, threw a little friendly in there. Now it's comfortable 7-0. It's only to get the players' fitness levels. I mean, while players are away on international duty, and I did tell you, didn't we had 17 players away on international duty, but the players who were left behind, nice little run out for them, 7-0. Then we played Montpellier in the league. And as you can see, the goal difference is now coming a little bit better. We're scoring more goals. Vincent in this game scored all 4 goals as we beat Montpellier 4-0. And then we played that game against Arsenal, and I feared the worst in this one, and I know you did as well, because you kind of said 4-0 defeat. It's a Premier League team. We all know the Premier League, it's the best league in the world. Whenever you're playing a Premier League team, you always fear the worst. We beat them at home 2-0. We're now going into the second leg with a 2-0 advantage, and that's got to count for an awful lot. Could we get into the semi-final of the Champions League? I still very much doubt it. I think Arsenal have got what it takes to come back from that, but who knows. And then in the next game we played Nice and kind of scraped that one a little bit 3-2. It was an away game, so we played a little bit more conservatively in this one. Briars again got another 2 goals. He's an absolute goal machine, and I think we are going to nickname him a Cool Hand Luke, because the way he slides that ball under goalkeepers, it's just a thing of beauty basically. So a couple of games for you today. Very exciting stuff here at RC Lons now. So we've got the second leg against Arsenal in the Champions League. Remember, 2-0 up. So as long as we can keep a clean sheet, we cracked it through the semi-final. And then we've got the French Cup semi-final against our arch rivals, Rennes. That game is at home, so we have a little bit of an advantage there, hopefully. There is another league game in between. I think it's Saint Etienne. We'll play that off camera. But 2 really important and exciting games today. I think we should get stuck straight in. What do you think? Yeah, we'll get stuck straight into it. Well, welcome to the Emirates for this quarter-final in the Champions League, second leg. I don't know whether to be excited, hopeful. I don't know. My feelings are a bit strange on this one. I'd love to get into the semi-finals, but it is a Premier League team. 2-0, is it enough away from home? Well, we'll soon find out. We have Ibrahim in goal, back 4 of Bandecchi, Kronberg, Dordic and Moreno. We're playing a cautious mentality again today. This kind of defensive attitude generally works, keeps us nice and tight. 2 DMs, Argiolis and Di Michel, 3 across the middle. We've got Bongatoué, Mbaye and Vincent, and we've got the lone striker today playing a little bit deeper, Briars. Hopefully we can feed him the ball on counter-attacks, and he can do his usual Cool Hand Luke, slide the ball under the goalkeeper. Happy days. Let's get into it. And we're underway at the Emirates, and hopefully we can make a good start, although it is Arsenal who've had the first shot, and they've kind of hit the ground running. So it is Arsenal who get the first highlight on the ball, and they're just playing the ball around now on that right hand side. Saka, very, very dangerous player. They're coming into the penalty area, and the ball it hits the post and is cleared. I think we do need to give the lads a little bit of a wake-up call. We're going to encourage them. That's made some of them grumpy. Half an hour on the clock. We're still 2-0 ahead overall. Can we get to half-time? It's been all Arsenal. We've not even left the dressing room yet. It's been 8 shots for Arsenal, 3 on target, an XG of 0.95. And we've only just started to play in that first half. So I'm going to say it's not good enough, it's unacceptable, and I think we are going to maybe just make a little bit of a change, and possibly we're going to push Vincent a little bit further forward. I would like us to be a little bit more, kind of involved in the game, but I suppose, a nil is a great result for us. We're through to the semis if that happens. So I'm going to give them another little shout there. We have come back into the game very slightly. We do get a highlight now. So Bandecchi is going to... He's on this left-hand side. Argiolas into Di Michele and Bailly. Moreno, can he work some magic on that right-hand side? He's given the ball away. That ball is headed to an RC Lens player. And we're coming back at them. Bandecchi again. No, the ball is headed to an Arsenal player now, and Arsenal have actually gained possession. So they're building from the back now. We do have to be very, very careful. We're still on a cautious mentality, and that ball is he's put forward into the box. But we do pick that up quite nicely. So we are keeping it nice and tight. We even keep the ball nice and tight there. That was a position we could have lost the ball in, but he's done it again! He's done it again! Oh, but the referee's rummaging for his whistle. Please let that count, referee. Because Cool Hand Luke, it's his signature goal and it's disallowed. Disallowed. Yeah, we don't need to watch that again. So it's Arsenal. We've got about 20-25 minutes of the game left. They're still failing to penetrate our back line. Can we keep it nice and tight? Ball coming over, and that's a header just over the bar. And we do survive that one. Back with the next highlight. Moreno with a throw-in on that right-hand side. He needs to be very careful with this now. And we've given the ball away, and that is not a good sign. Giving the ball away in Football Manager in that area generally results in a goal. But he's pulled that wide, and that was a very, very poor shot. Okay, 15 minutes left on the clock, and I've made all my 5 changes. So I've taken my striker off now. We're playing very, very defensively. We're just hopefully holding onto this ball. So Reyes has come on. We're playing with no striker now. Arbeloa has come on in midfield. Argiolas has moved a little bit further forward. Magabane has come on as a DM, and we've got Mazzone and Ham, my usual wing-back replacements. And we're going to give them a little bit of a team talk. There's not much time left, but please, please try and make an impact on the game. And Arsenal, we come back to an Arsenal corner. Odegaard swings the ball in. That ball is headed behind by an Arsenal player, and we survive another one. We're going to give them another shout now of encouragement. And what has that done? Not an awful lot. But Arsenal still have the ball. About 10 minutes of the game left. Arsenal with their Odegaard. I'm sure Arsenal must score in this game, but we're defending for our lives, and the ball is slung into the box. Ibrahim comes out, and it looks like he may have to go long with that. Yeah, the high press is on, and Arsenal now, we just need to defend really, really well. I've upped the press a little bit, and is that one going to go in the back of the net? And it does, and we have actually conceded a goal, and that is a great shame. We've done really, really well. The problem with this formation now is potentially it could invite them onto us. But we're moving towards the end of the game now. We're moving into time added on. 4 minutes of that. Can we actually do it? We've actually done it. We've beaten Arsenal from the Premier League. And that is an amazing result. We go through to the semi-finals of the Champions League. This is absolutely amazing. And our crowd over in that corner were going absolutely berserk. And I'm just going to say to the lads, I'm happy how this went. You know, we obviously won the first leg, and that really gave us the momentum. And we're into the semi-finals of the Champions League. This is beyond my wildest dreams. I never thought at the beginning of this season that we would do anything like this. But I think that January transfer window has really kind of perked the team up, brought quite a few new players in, and it's really kind of turned our fortunes round. We're scoring a lot more goals. Briars up front has been a revelation. We're scoring lots more goals. It's allowing us to win games, even games where we concede 2, we're scoring 3. Absolutely amazing. And the real big bonus point of all of this is we've just received another 9 million for getting through to the semi-finals of the Champions League. This is absolutely amazing stuff. And the semi-final has already been drawn. Bated breath here. Who've we got? And it is Liverpool. So it's another Premier League team. We've got the away leg first, home leg second, and the final will be against either Bayern Munich, who we've actually beaten already this season, remember, Bayern Munich, or Manchester City. So actually this semi-final and the final don't get any tougher, do they really? Hopefully we can do something. I mean, I'm kind of stopping making predictions because I don't know where this RC Lens team is going at the moment. Everything is just, I'm pinching myself every game, pinch myself. We've just won that. We're through to the next round. It's all fantasy land at the moment. Anyway, we have to put that on the back burner slightly now. I'm going to go off camera. We have a league game to play. I think it's St Etienne that we play. And then we come back for the French Cup semi-final against Rennes. And of course, when you start becoming a bigger team and you start becoming a team who wins things, this is what happens. You get into these pressure situations where you're coming from one big match into another big match, into another big match, and it's all on top of one end. You have to cope with the pressure. Can we cope with the pressure? I don't know. I'm going to go and play this game, and then we'll be back very, very shortly, and we'll be watching the French Cup semi-final against Rennes. We'll see you very shortly. And we're back. A little bit tighter than I would like it to be. 2-1 against St Etienne. It's 3 points, and I suppose that's all that matters. Anyway, we're now into the French Cup semi-final against Rennes at home. We'll see you in the dugout. And the team for today, we're going to go a little bit cautious in this one, just feel our way into it. So we've got Ibrahim in goal, back four of Bandecchi, Kronberg, Dordic and Marino. We've got 2 DMs on today, Argiolas, and Di Michel has managed to keep himself injury-free for once. Bonsignori is back, he's on a fitness, but I think we might give him a try in the middle of the park today. Vincent and Ray's just behind, Briars up front. And we're underway. And Rennes have the first highlight, coming away down their left-hand side. Ball fed out to the winger. Moreno wins that ball nicely. And we're doing what we have been doing recently, although we have given the ball away, so that's not ideal. No, we won the ball back again. It's the typical FM shuffling around. Briars, he's through. Can he stick that in? No, he can't. What a shame. And there was a little bit of shenanigans going on there with the changeover of possession, but Briars couldn't put the ball in the back of the net. And we have started the brighter, if we can call it that. We've had a shot, one on target, but Rennes chipping the ball into the box from the free kick. They're going to sling this ball back in again. Ball's in there. Can he put that ball in the back of the net? Hopefully not. Can we win the ball off them? And very nearly. Yeah, they managed to drag us right over that side and then feed this left-hand side. So I think we're going to go a little bit more attacking now, balanced. We're going to give them a little bit of an encouraging shout. And that has actually cheered them all up. Got lots of happy, smiling faces on the pitch. But we're moving towards half-time. It's 0-0. And I think we are going to go into the half-time dressing room. So I'm going to give them a little flea in the rear. And I'm going to say this is not good enough. Because we do need to be winning this game to try and get in the French Cup final for the second year on the trot. So Argelis is looking very, very tired. We'll bring Canate on, I think, for him. Although Dean Michel is on a yellow card, as is Vincent, which is not ideal. Let's see if we can go out in the second half. We might need to make some subs pretty quickly. If you look at the fitness levels, Ren, much, much fitter than we are. Can we give them another shout? No, they're actually all looking okay at the moment. But we do look very, very, very tired. Ball there is given away to Ren, and they're going to mount another attack now. And I think the tiredness is beginning to show. We have played a lot of games. This maybe the squad level is not quite there for playing in the Champions League. But Ibrahim plays the ball out of the back, ball forward, raised to Moreno, takes that ball really nicely, starts to mount an attack up that side, but he's lost the ball. Go on Moreno, back in at him again. And there Kassab there as he's basically just got through everybody. That's going to go in the back of the net. Could see that coming a mile off. We're 1-0 down in the French Cup semi-final. Not really surprising. I think there's lots of tired legs out there, and you could see that in the way that we were just throwing ourselves at the player. I mean, look at that tackle there. 2 tackles, much fitter players, and not ideal. So I've made 2 more changes. Unfortunately, there's not enough subs in this game for me. I think we are going to lose this one because we are a very, very tired team. I've done my usual wing-back changes before I realised we couldn't make 3 subs. So I've changed the formation a little bit. Maybe we might be able to nick a goal here. But we do come back with a highlight. Canate. The changes have not been made yet. Marino out to Dordic. Canate to Bonds. And so Ren are doing another number on us, and there are 1 or 2 teams that we can call bogey teams. PSG definitely one. Ren is certainly another one. We have beaten them this season, so we are starting to get the better of them a little bit, but this is not ideal, and that ball is headed over. So we're still 1-0 down, and the changes have now been made. We're going to go attacking. We're going to give the lads... Shall we give them... We're going to give them a demand more, actually. We need to get back into this game. Ball over the top, and unfortunately Briars can't get to that one. And at this moment in time, potentially looks like we're going out of the French Cup. And I would have liked to have retained that this season. But stranger things have happened. 10 minutes left. And their striker there looking very, very fit and healthy. Runs through. Keeper makes a great save. And they have a corner. So this ball's going to get whipped in. Can we pick this ball up and mount a counter-attack? We're going to need to do something now. That highlight came to nothing. But Ren have another corner headed out. We need to mount a counter-attack very, very quickly now. And Vincent, I think, has got himself sent off. So, big game penalty, big game red card. It's happened again. I think that is us done now. Not quite sure what else we can do now. So, we're going to go very, very attacking now. So, I've changed the shape a little bit. And we're going very long ball just to see if we can... nick a draw out of this or get an equaliser, but no. Ren have come away, second goal, we're out of the French Cup. Not an awful lot we could do about that one. Would have been very nice because the double was on, but not anymore. So we just now concentrate on the league and the Champions League. Don't forget, we've done very, very well. I think the Champions League, though, participation is showing in this game, and unfortunately, as per usual, we've got beat by our arch rivals Ren, and they are going to knock us out of the cup, which is quite sad, really. And there we have it. We're out of the cup. Not a lot that can be said about that. I'm proud of your efforts. That's all I can say, really, isn't it? And I think this episode has been, as they say, it's been a game of two halves, hasn't it? We got through to the semi-finals of the Champions League, which is an amazing feat. We are playing Liverpool, so I don't know whether we'll go any further. Would have liked to have got through to the French Cup final. I think we had a real chance of winning it for the second season on the trot. Wasn't to be. Rennes, our arch rivals, again did us 2-0. Not very happy about that one, if I'm honest. But anyway, we move forward. If you've enjoyed today's episode, then please give me a like. If you're new around here, then please spread the word. Viewing numbers are up, subscriber numbers are up. It all seems to be going in the right direction. And let's hope when we come back, we can turn Liverpool over. Liverpool in the Champions League. I never thought I'd be saying that potentially we might turn them over and get into the Champions League final. Doesn't sound right, does it? But football is a very strange game, as we all know. We'll see you very soon.